Walker, count it, and a foul.
This guy is putting on a show on the offensive end.
Wade, another three. It's good. Dwayne Wade from downtown. Falling away, puts it in. Dwayne Wade does it again.
Purple shirt man, have a seat.
And before we get to the games, tell me, Dennis, about playing in an elimination game. How do you get your mind right?
You get your mind right because you say, I'm not ready to go home, I haven't packed bags yet, and I'm calling my travel agent and telling her, hold tight, I'm not ready to go on vacation.
Well, let's start in Charlotte. We got a 6-3 matchup between Miami and the Hornets. Was this going to be the end of the line for Miami? Let's take a look. D. Wade, ready to go for the Heat, trying to keep him alive, and Kemba Walker and the Hornets trying for their first playoff series since 2002. Joe Johnson losing the ball. Kemba Walker, a three in transition. There goes the little general.
I love it, stopping and popping and shooting the ball with confidence, trying to get his crowd involved.
Josh Richardson, Luol Deng, who really gave Miami
Are
a
you
spark.
kidding me? Move to the 4th spot and shooting the ball extremely well, putting the ball on the floor, getting to the basket.
Outside then, inside, driving for a layup. 11 first quarter points for him. Dwayne Wade, what a night for D. Wade.
Well, a little bit of flash, or should I say he flashed back to the old D. Wade, showing us he still gets it done.
13 points in the half. Hassan Whiteside doing work. Kemba Walker spinning. Whiteside
Get that shot out of here. Big time move there, spin cycle, but the big fella said, no, not tonight.
Marvin Williams going to try him, and Whiteside denies him as well.
Get that shot out of here, Marvin.
Whiteside. Put back dunk. So on both ends, he had 4 blocks in the game. Miami is up by 8. Joe Johnson out to Deng again, the corner 3 ball.
I say it again, at the 4th spot, that small lineup, he's knocking down plenty of 3 balls.
9-point lead for Miami at the break.
The answer! Hey, yeah, my guy.
And watching Kemba Walker. Oh, the cross and then the lay-in with the left hand.
Well, you know AI loves all guards that can get to the basket.
Al Jefferson working inside. Dennis, there's no surprise here.
Hassan, he's going right. Look at the scouting report. He's going right in game 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. He's going right.
18 in the game. Miami is up by 3. Goran Dragic showing up with 14 points.
You said it, Vince. Big time performance there tonight. First couple games didn't really show up like his confidence tonight.
Miami has a 7-point lead. Now Kemba Walker taking over again, the little general, making things happen.
Just create space, shooting the ball with confidence. Yes, right in front of the Heat bench. Money ball.
And then Walker driving, laying it up, and then he was bumped, a whistle, and he missed the free throw. And Whiteside fouls out of the game on that play.
Yeah, they're going to need Whiteside to keep us cool in game 7. But look at Kemba once again attacking the defense.
14 points in the 4th quarter, 37 in the game. Miami's still up by 2. So Miami, when in doubt, you turn to their greatest Heat player ever, D. Wade.
Big time shot as he gets older in his career. Vince not shooting a lot of 3s, but look at that. Love the fake.
95-90. D. Wade, and talking to the guy in purple who got too much
That guy
airtime.
needs to be quiet.
Kemba Walker with a chance, drives, but he's blocked by D. Wade. No call. Touche, Hornets.
Well, that's a big time block. Remind the people, he's leaving Courtney Lee in the corner who hit that big 3 in game 5, but D. Wade says, no, the layup, let me go get a piece of it.
And D. Wade with a couple of 3s in this game, his first 3-pointers since mid-December. He came to the rescue, and we will have a Game 7 Sunday in Miami. 10 of his 23 in the 4th. Those 2 huge 3s and a late basket as well. Also, D. Wade's first win in a road elimination game without LeBron. He had been 0-2. As for Charlotte, Kemba Walker, amazing. That is a playoff career high for him with 37, but not enough to get the Hornets past the Heat. Just an incredible, grinded-out game. In a game of runs, Miami was just a little bit better because of D. Wade. And tonight, no Gabrielle on social media.
I haven't looked at Twitter. My wife said anything on Twitter? I guess we get. Once that first 3 went in, then after that, my confidence rose, and I had to make some tough shots. That guy, Courtney Lee, Kemba, they was, they was on me. They knew I was gonna have the ball. And tonight in Game 6, I trust my teammates. I love them, but if we was gonna lose, I was gonna go out shooting it tonight.
I've seen Dwayne enough over the years that it just becomes winning plays, whatever those may be, and it's born out of great competition, and it brings the absolute best out of him.
Again, the guy's, he's one of the great players of our time, and he's made big play after big play. I think he's made 4 above the break threes all year, if I'm not mistaken, at like 12%. But he's a great player, and the game on the line, he made the plays.
You know, big time players make big time plays, and that's what he did. You know, he rose to the occasion. You know, he's been here before. This is nothing new to him, and you know, great play. He made some great plays.
What do the words Game 7 mean to someone like you?
At this point in my career, I play for these moments. You know, I don't play for regular season basketball, which is all fine. But the playoffs is what you know. It's what's, like our coach says, what makes you feel alive. You know, whether it's winning, whether it's losing, in between, it just makes you feel alive. And Game 7 is, you know, the best feeling to be a part of, and it's going to be a tough one.
34 years old, 12-time All-Star. It's what he plays for at this point in his career, and it's like his coach says, Dennis, when it comes to winning plays, he's written the book for the franchise.
No question about it, Vince. Great setup, because every team wishes they had a guy. When the games get tight, you're in the playoffs, you say, wait a minute, I'm not ready to go on vacation yet. Let's hit a switch, or let's give it to someone that can take us home. D-Wade's shown us that throughout his whole career, and right here, just the fact that he knows what spot he wants to get to on the floor, a little miscommunication by the Hornets there. And wait a minute, no, Kemba, don't leave. Stay there. Let Courtney Lee run over there. No, D-Wade knocks it down, 2 of 2 from three-point range, knowing that he doesn't take a lot of three-point shots. This play right here, once again, he knows he wants to get to the elbow. Great defense by Courtney Lee. But the fact, the little pump fake to the left, just creates enough space. That's excellent defense, but we're talking about better offense. D-Wade, the closer. Coach talked about winning plays. Courtney Lee just hit that big 3, remember, in Game 5 in Miami. D-Wade said, forget about that. Get that shot out of here, Kemba. 3 big block shots tonight for D-Wade. Winning plays down the stretch. The All-Star, the Olympian, the future Hall of Famer.
Future Hall of Famer. And Charlotte, just their 11th home loss of the season. Anything can happen Sunday in that Game 7 back in South Florida.